Hello ladies and gentlemen, and sorry in advance for yet another beaming drive video. The reason I keep doing this is because, well, right now what I'm doing is trying to calibrate my microphone. So this will be one or two short things where I just try to smash stuff up while talking to see if you can actually hear a single thing coming out of my mouth. Well, that wasn't very fun. Let's try this somewhere else. The issue I've had with this and a lot of other games is that the game is incredibly loud compared to my microphone. No matter how much I turn it down, it always comes out like you can barely hear me on the recordings. As such, I'm trying to fiddle with this. I'm worried that a part of it might be the fact that I'm recording mono sound and I'm recording like 5.1. My microphone is recording mono, the game is recording 5.1 surround, which might be part of it. But hopefully I can get this all worked out, and for right now we're going to see what happens to a pickup truck when it gets threaded through a gap. Watch this. And there goes the pickup truck. Whee! It's a flat truck. But honestly, it's not that screwed up. Jeez. Stop. Do you have gas? Holy crap, it went through that, it now looks like this, and it still drives. What bullshit is this? Well, I know what will break this vehicle, and it's over here. It's called water. Funny how the vehicle can go all the way through what I just put it through, and not break. But that'll stop very shortly, assuming I get over this hill at all, because the whole thing's pulling left. Oop. And there we go. Now the engine's dead. Huzzah! Now one other thing I wanted to try. Vehicles. I wanted to pull up something ridiculous. And I wanted to really thread it through. Holy balls! Oh, it took did anyone see that for a minute? The screen was totally stretching left, right, and center as if I was still underwater, even though I was back up here. Alright, now what was I going to do? I was going to go over here in this vehicle that has no traction on this kind of ground. Do this. I'm hearing beeps. Why am I hearing beeps? And okay, how's my sound now? Alright, now I'm going to floor it and aim for the other one. Let's see how flat we can make this car, shall we? We're going more than 225 miles an hour, and we're aiming at Oblivion. Don't miss Oblivion. You need to hit Oblivion. There, Oblivion. Well, I'll say the engine is damaged. You probably can't see the such and such is damaged messages as they're appearing behind my face. But the car actually... Look what it did. Oh, everything is flat. The engine is flat. The entire car is flat. Flat, flat, flat. Alright, what shall I crash into now? Let's see what happens if I crash... If I try to crash into that water over there. Obviously, going to full submerge drowns the engine of a vehicle. But I'm curious what will happen first. Then I can try smashing into some of those other things down there at incredibly high velocity. Because that's always fun. Things at an incredibly high velocity are always fun. Woohoo! There we go. In 2 seconds, it went from car to modern art. And it's still doing boingy boingy. Obviously, nothing works. The engine is dead. Except for the... Ooh! And it just got hit in the head with one of its own wheels. Alright, now what to try, what to try, what to try. That doesn't work. That thing there is impossible. My tire is deflated. I did not want to deflate the tires. want to see if I can hit that ramp there. You see the one at the far left behind this dome rolly thing? What do you think will happen? How flat do you think the car will get before it even goes over the ramp? And flatten! We lost all the wheels. Other than that, relatively undamaged. And now, impact. Well, that was completely uneventful and relatively unsmashing. I was expecting much more smashing. Alright, well, this just takes me to that same jump. Let's see, what does this one do? Oop. Is this just a big half pipe that does nothing other than be a half pipe? Well, I suppose this will let me accelerate to as high as I can possibly accelerate this car, and then I'm going to hit nothing! Because there's nothing here. It's just going to be when I hit the ground at angle. At 160 miles an hour, and I lost all the tires, and other than that, nothing happened. Though enough G-forces to do that would surely kill you. Alright, now what else can we have fun with on this particular level? That's a tree. Not what I wanted to have fun with on this particular level. Fits the car. Now, I'll pause so I can reset to this position later if I want to. And what's going to be here? Nothing is here. The only thing here is the bottom end of those containers, which I never get to. Oh! I folded the car! I folded the car in half! And inserted the tire where the driver goes, and it's still spinning. I think the game had a bit of an error with that tire. Well, that's interesting. Now, what next? Let's keep going forward. See what other kind of wrecky wrecks there are to wreck in Wreckville. Is this just a big, massive sand dune with nothing else of note? Over there, it looks like a very big ramp. I'm going to do that next. So right here just appears to be a big, massive sand dune. I don't really see what the point of big, massive sand dune is. Oh, those are moguls. Those are moguls. I am rolling. Ah, I'm spinning. I am rolling and spinning. I am rolling and spinning and slamming and still spinning. And I don't know what that is, but I think it's an error. This car has no friction with the ground. You think it would slip? There we go. Wow. Wow, something got wrecked right there. Other than that, the vehicle appears flat. Oddly, the driver's seat is largely undamaged, mostly because it went through the roof. Alrighty. Now let's go over and see if we can find that ramp I saw before. It was just kind of off to the side of this thing, I think. That's it. I can see a little lines in the grass due to tearing. Ooh, I did find it. I found the ramp. Now let's see it full velocity coming down the ramp. And I'm curious to see what happens to the vehicle as it hits. So let's look at it from this... oops, I failed. Well, I guess we'll still see what happens, even though I went off the side of the road. Ooh, I became flat. And caught a lot of air. Well, that was interesting. I still goobered it up because I didn't end up going down the ramp. Where's the ramp? Here-ish? There we are. Alright, now I'm going to try aiming forward and staying on the bloody road without going into all the wacky cam. Because I don't need to miss. Alright, we're getting close, so it should be good now. What does the car look like? Ooh, I lost the tires, and now I'm spinning. and losing all my speed because I was spinning. Wow, this thing gets weird air, doesn't it? Car lost its ass. Alright, now I believe there was a few more. The ramp is there, which means something else is this one. There's a little discoloration in the ground. Let's see what I see here. Ooh! It's trying to drive a car through... Oops, not working. Ooh, not working. Ah! Well, that didn't work very fast. Whee! I don't think the car's going to do much more damage than it is right now. The engine is completely wrecked. In fact, the engine, well, actually it's still there, but it's kind of out the bottom. You can see the engine and the pipes inside the vehicle, but they're kind of sticking out. Hey, we're picking up a surprising amount of velocity, just kind of sliding down the hill with no control over anything and no front wheels. Just that one rear wheel, and about the only thing left that will cause damage is this particular burn out here. Boink. Is that part of my car way over there in the corner? Wow, the wheel axle just broke now. Imagine that. Boingy boing. Alright. What was I going to do? Since that's there... Oop, not what I wanted. I'm going to go to the other side of the big ramp of death, which is... what, here? Okay. And go into driver view and go down the moguls. So you get to see what it would be like to be in the car when this shit happens. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to be in this situation in real life. You would die. Very, very dead. Dead and dying. The car is not as damaged as it should be. Doing the inside driver compartment looks surprisingly not dead or died. Still moving with some velocity. And up the burn. Where's the burn? Okay, and we're off onto here. Alright. And that just gave me one more idea for wrecking. I'm going to go back to the smishy squishies. If I can freaking aim this overpowered beast of no traction at all, I'm going to go back to the squishy squishies and do one in first person mode. Let's see what'll happen when I do that. And I need to reset the car right about here. Come on, squishy, squishy. I'm going to squishy, squishy with a driver and from the interior cabin view. And smish! Yeah, that's so quick you can't even see what happened. And just one last go and seeing the other one, the other smishy smish. If I didn't break something. And gas. I think I may have damaged something just coming down that start bump. But I'm aiming for the other smishy smisher, the one that's not quite as low to the ground. And smash-o! Yeah, it knocked the roof of the car down to below the vehicle's location. I can't see what's going on, all I know is I'm spinning. And this is the driver. Ooh, okay, here we are. Well, I think that's it for this. I smashed up a car for a while, and hopefully I sound at least half decent. The first half of the video was with audio playing out loud, and the second half was with game audio only playing as far as the computer was concerned, but not actually being produced. Well, remember to like the video, share the video, all that jazz. You know the drill.